You did good. Who is this? Joey at the White House to construct personally fenced tomorrow on standby, on location, also around Lafayette Square. Alphabet agent Zoom. What they thought? What? 250. I hadn't heard that there, Shoni. Nice seeing you in here. Put that $5 towards our stream fund. Sure will be.
Oh, go run and tell somebody, whoever just left.
But anyway, continuing what I was saying, it's not illegal to call anybody at any time.
No, it's not illegal to call anybody.
You want to be respectful.
Especially when they got the burner.
But you certainly don't want to be kissing anybody's
Lord
ass.
have mercy.
Why do that?
Both in and
They're
out.
just people.
They're running.
I mean, really? Are you supposed to just arbitrarily respect them?
I'm making a citizen's arrest
they have a
on
name tag?
Daniel Sote, a.k.a. Monograph.
No, you're not.
Major terrorist action. Major.
All I'm saying is,
addiction problem.
you want to be responsible enough to put yourself in a position to be arrested.
Lifetime
con man. One wrong move
associated with Ms. Wonderful. Oh yeah, St. Louis worst. Not me.
Because you just want
infiltrators.
Nothing wrong with that.
They're illegal Missourians.
Yeah, I know. These people just, they have no clue.
No clue.
And they're flipping out. Oh my goodness, you're calling these very important. So what? Big deal.
I'm gonna make some calls.
Actually, Jimmy.
Oh, and in Missouri, only one person has to know they're recording.
Of course,
which is why they got so infuriated with me being able to record and document what their scammers are doing.
It allows you to, make calls like that.
We got under 48 hours
why should you be
whatever,
afraid of anyone on the planet? Especially when you're just trying to get to the bottom of the inconsistencies.
I already know the bottom of your inconsistencies.
Let's say Hunter's laptop.
No, Matt Hunter. Matt Hunter, St. Louis, friend of mine from childhood.
Again, in my opinion, the FBI should be disbanded for being the largest criminal organization on the planet. That's my opinion. I'm not budging because of all of the garbage that they pulled in the past that we have record of.
Well, like your dirty deletes, dirty bombs.
There you go.
What's going on, Monograph?
All right,
please, ma'am. Hands up, don't shoot.
It's in an article that for groups.
Oh, Veterans Association?
The White House.
You want to help some nice old veteran down on their luck with a Christmas basket.
Really?
I see, ma'am.
Okay. Who's this? Miss Linky Mood Monograph. Watch a trailer.
Oh, you better phone home, dummy.
To the lake.
This guy came to handle me back in 1985 when I turned 21.
Put it in my notes.
Isn't that nice? I'm telling you, so.
Yeah.
You better.
Thank you.
You better stop, drop, and roll.
For anybody that's kind of like up and up on this
I know that voice. I've known your voice forever, fool.
Out of the state of.
Oh, yes, damn so. And hubbub to you and yours.
It goes by, Timothy.
Timothy, Tim Pratt?
For his arrest.
Oh, he does not.
Word is
Come
on the street,
on.
There's a $5,000 reward for him.
How much they got for you?
Picking up a phone.
I'm making phone calls tonight. I'm calling your dumbass.
Over a little petty.
Oh, yeah.
He ran away.
You just wait.
Here we go again.
Get ready. Get them phones.
He contacted Walmart back in those days.
Oh, tag DeFango. Tag the elusive man.
Him to go to court.
Last name Hernandez
so
from
he didn't
St.
go to
Louis.
Court.
These are my speculations and beliefs.
Like I said,
as a top-notch psychic and remote viewer. I don't care what the hell you dummies think.
Conviction, just arrest. It's really weird.
Just because they had bad psychics back in the war that sold out or weren't really accurate, don't lay it on me.
See how that works? If you want more information, on that, you might want to look up a guy named
nice.
Murtaugh. Somebody knows who I'm talking about. If you grab Mr. Murtaugh's YouTube channel, hold on, let me see if I can find it.
How about Judy
He's got all the
Mertens?
information over there.
You seem to know all my friends from grade school.
I'm not in
junior high, high school,
Minnesota,
beauty college, and owner is the hair emporium. Do.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, you weasel. There we go. Let me just get that right for you guys. Because this is my content, my creative genius.
Or let me see, I think the best way to do it is
Citizens
just give
arrest.
you Mr. Murtaugh's
Oh yeah, me
Twitter
too.
account. You can contact him there. Or that way, that'd be the easiest way. In the case you were in Minnesota.
Hey, let's get the eyes of
Maybe you needed some Christmas
the
money. I'm not
robot
sure.
on him. Hang on.
You know what I mean?
Just work with me.
I mean, this guy is a real number, let me tell you.
You're a number. 64 in age.
Mr. Murtaugh, where'd you go?
Oh, I'm getting it. Just slow down. It's your big movie, Daniel.
Let's see.
Oh, yes, it is.
You
You don't even want to play with me. But you're
I
still
don't know
pissed
where
at
you
me
went.
from 2013 and 2010. Mm-hmm. You know what that crack could do to you?
One moment.
Fucking junkie. Oh, wait.
Maybe you lost a channel. I don't know
Friggin'
where it's
junkie.
at.
You're a friggin' junkie. There we go. Friggin'.
I'll try to post a link down below if I see him.
Links are dirty as
William,
hell.
was that it?
Especially when your aides would be right with you. You know what I mean? There's the
Yeah,
robot.
exactly.
See the robot right here? Ah.
When it comes to that person, tons of the YouTube channels that got booted off were the same channels that were supporting that guy.
No,
So maybe that's why they
no.
got booted off.
No. I've been modding
You know what I mean?
channels.
A lot of
I
those
keep telling you.
channels that
I
got
make
removed off of
reports.
YouTube
Terry
2
Joyce
weeks
blocked
ago
mine tonight.
were supporting
Talk
Timmy,
about
the
poor
felon
Angela Power
out of,
Disney.
Minnesota. They
The
were supporting him.
UK alleged computer misuse act.
Oh well, shame on them.
CCN. Shame on you.
Probably didn't even know he had a warrant out for his arrest.
Oh,
Because,
Daniel,
you know,
you've been
of a
running for the
backbone
law
issue.
since 16. Come on. Come on, brother. Don't you
Oh, well.
remember little Suze?
Not
Your
my problem.
best friend from St. Louis.
There you are, Mrs. Tree.
And you
Welcome back.
deny her. You deny
Yeah.
the redhead you called your best friend.
Why was Timmy a felon? Well,
Well,
you might want to go look at his
because
record.
he... No. I can tell you why. Here's why. Because
What
he
is that?
didn't pay
What
the
was it?
court-appointed child support.
Why wouldn't it?
I had to give him a discount to get that lug to even give a penny. You know what I mean? So
Is that it? Yeah, that's it.
he got your
That's
ice
all
cream
in this
fund.
one. Yeah, that's it. Hang on a second. Fake reality. Thank you.
Mhm.
Let me go get his channel, and I'll post it here.
But you don't even show a
And
screen
then
or
what I'll
any
do
evidence. Why do you
is,
think you're a genius? You never have any
Let's see, his
evidence.
Twitter account.
You just look to the right and to the left.
Let me see.
And you
See.
got
Here he
eyes
is right there.
that are like completely blind and
I
these
don't know why he
weird
didn't come up. He
glasses
didn't
and
come
a
up for
plate in
some
your
weird
head.
reason.
You know that
All right,
metal
for anybody
detector.
that is in the state of Minnesota, thank you
Oh, I
very
got a
much,
list
Fake
of
Reality.
states.
Appreciate you. Anybody who's in Minnesota, that is his Twitter account. He knows every last detail about that case.
Well, Monograph's
And
Twitter is
again,
October Reigns, you know. It's all about him. It's his.
There's
it's
some really
his
sketchy
grand
stuff going
illusion.
on with that individual.
Oh, yeah, he was
I'll tell you what, if I
higher
lived in
than
the area,
16 hippies that are
yeah,
alcoholics
I'd be on that like immediately.
and cokeheads. Years ago. I can't even believe he's still alive. I mean, you can say maybe he's not.
I mean,
he's
it's pretty
under a new
bad
face.
When a
I don't
person portrays like he's all that.
Oh, I know.
All of these
Because I got a
supposed
green light, but it's not coming out of the
instances of
camera hole where it's
BS.
supposed to. I took a
all of
picture
this
today.
fabricated nonsense, just making things up as you go along.
No, you stole my
And here's the
channel.
funniest thing.
Stole my
Timmy went
DBA.
after
Stole
Mr.
my
Sawyer.
identity. stole my
I don't know if you guys heard of
social,
that guy.
frauded the
He's
U.S.
like a
bank
decorated
fraud line, cloned
military
it,
man.
mirrored it. You're
A
treacherous.
SEAL, if I'm not mistaken, owns his own
Hey,
organization.
FDA or
That's those sorts
FBI
of
or
situations down in the
CIA
southern
or
border of
the
United
bankers
States.
group.
So he's
Man,
constantly
they
making
gotta
up
pay for
garbage
that.
about
Look what you're doing to the banks
I guess he's jealous
and my accounts.
because that guy really suits up and goes take care of the bad guys if you get money.
But you're a bad guy.
Whereas Timmy, he's on, a couch at, at Mrs. Erickson's house.
Sure.
I mean, it's pretty sad. Yeah, Mr. Sawyer is the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Didn't he put out some film just recently? What was it called? Did y'all see that film he put out? I hadn't seen it yet. Anybody know the name of it?
How's that chat doing? You got your $ up. I'm not even hitting the blue got it. Because then bing, bang, boom. Oh, yeah.
No. Yeah, that's right.
Something about modify the RNA and Moderna.
Yeah, he put out a film.
Why would you do that?
I think what it is Timmy is extremely jealous of this fellow.
They're still looking forward to Thanksgiving.
He's a real
That's
deal.
funny. He drinks his
Whereas
turkey.
Timmy has always been Amanda.
Tag
writing
wild
stories
turkey.
that are absolute
Oh,
fabrication.
yeah, Daniel.
So if you want to know about that
Thursday
case,
night.
there is Mr. Murtaugh.
What?
His Twitter account.
Thursday, Neva.
Channel.
C. Jan Ganges.
All the details.
Thursday News says Neva.
$5,000 is a lot of money for
CGANGES.
somebody that's
Well, you better go tell somebody, Daniel. I got your phone numbers. Old burner phones and cell phones of yours. We're going to play as your refrigerator running tonight. Boogie, boogie.
The demands to do something about this outrageous.
You know I'm funny. But I'm serious. Do.
What is that?
Suze is on
Well,
your ass.
I'm being totally honest there, Cole. House Commander, that's it.
You've never been honest in all your days.
I mean, poor Timmy, he got caught
Timmy's in the well.
writing some article that the whole thing is fabricated. The whole thing is fabricated.
Yeah, you guys
The
fabricated a
original
whole
story was a
conspiracy on me.
I said, hey, what's going on here?
And his grandchildren.
Bad news, man. Bad news.
Oh,
You
sure.
can't tell that you're some sort of reporter
You know them Catholics
when
like
you
to
take
stick
a
together
story,
sometimes.
plagiarize the entire story,
You guys plagiarized
and then
me.
turn around and change a couple of this, this,
Susanna,
that, and
Bernadine,
call it your own. And the whole
Glasscock,
thing is garbage.
Pratt.
Here you had a story that was
Can
published.
you imagine having to learn how to spell
Mid-90s.
Susanna
and
Bernadine
he's paying
Glasscock?
to it in today,
I knew it right away, but
right? No,
a lot
it's
of
all
letters.
BS alert. Wrong. Yep. That's a good thing about the internet. These people, they're investigators. They can check.
oh, they
can
do.
find information and find out.
They've been hand in hand with me since I got
Very
online, Daniel.
It's so funny.
You guys had already stolen my data. They were tracking it. Using me like a block of fine cheddar
Yep.
cheese, you fool.
That's just the way it goes. How's it going,
That's the
though?
way you
We'll be
say
done
it
with that.
goes.
That's right. Bust the move. That's right. I have no idea. Stormwalker, I have no idea about that. I'm not the star guy. If you want to talk to the
Supposed to be
star guy on
sneaky.
YouTube or one of them, you might want to hook up with suspicious observers. He's the
And
best
see, they
one I
do it
know.
just to
I
harass
know
me.
there's a lot of them out there.
And they say they can. And I say,
Not
oh
like
no,
personally, I don't know personally.
above spook.
But he does a very good presentation every single morning. About 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I've
sometimes
seen him
6.
the one time he got the
He
hell
goes through
beat
all the
out of him
space
over on
weather
the east
and
side
whatever.
at a titty bar.
He'll talk
It's
to you. He'll
tragic.
tell you all about it. I think he's got a website. So.
They got records on this dude, man.
Right?
I mean, the cops kind
Sold
of
up any side. That's right.
might have lost
It is a
him
great
for a
tip.
minute or the dog ate them, but believe me, they're there.
Mhm.
I'll stake my stellar reputation on it. They
Wait,
know
wait,
I'm
wait, wait, wait,
accurate.
wait. Hold on.
Oh, wait. Hubbub. Now,
This is the second time this has
Dan,
happened.
I mean,
While
Monty.
we're doing a live stream.
I mean, the varmint.
All right.
He
Danny
had been
is
live
reporting
49 minutes when I came
in the
in.
chat log here.
And he'll dirty
That they
delete.
just got an alert that the White
Right.
House is on lockdown.
Okay, so
All right,
let's
well,
listen.
Wait a minute. How
Let's
did
let
you
Big
get
Mouth
that?
talk.
How did you get that? Or did that come on everybody's phone? Or did that just come on your phone?
I won't
See what I
turn my
mean?
phone on.
Or are you just making stuff up?
No, no.
We can check. It's not that big of a deal. Who got that message? Anybody get that message? It's bogus. Yeah, we can easily check. It's not that big of a deal. Let's see here. It's legitimate. It is legitimate. 2 hours ago, breaking news. Feds to build new non-scalable fence around White House ahead of election. Put area on lockdown and call up troops. That's from. However, there's another one that came out 1 hour ago from SB News. White House entering lockdown. Federal
SG.
agents
That
to
stands
build
for Stargate
non-scalable
1.
fence.
That
So,
stands for Susie Glasscock.
people are reporting on the lockdown. So it did occur. In other words, the report did occur. But it's not like they're on lockdown right now. They're going to be on lockdown. So it's not like they're immediately locked down right this second.
He learned to crawl on the kitchen wall, baby brother.
Gonna need a wall.
Just the other day, well, bless my soul, I found him swimming around in the goldfish bowl.
Yeah, they're preparing. Right, they're
Yeah,
preparing
those
for the
like, look like
results.
Terminator.
In other words, I truly believe that Trump has already been selected. In other words,
I think
when
this
people
one's
say,
a
well,
werewolf.
did you vote? I'm like, no. Why would I vote for a
Just
system
kidding.
that I
Look
know
at the nice little heart
the
lock.
thing is corrupt? The whole thing is corrupt.
You're corrupt,
The whole thing
Daniel.
has been corrupted for a very long time.
Hands against the wall.
And I believe that presidents are selected. I don't think they're voted in. This is why all that poll stuff means nothing to me. It means nothing. If you remember, they said Hillary was going to win a 99% chance that she would win. And what happened?
Do you know that web bots do the polls?
Sure. Okay.
All right. I try to help
These polls mean nothing to me. Nothing. They're all garbage. I think Trump is going to be selected. If Trump was here, let's do the math. How many people in this room? 968. How many people believe in, deep down in your
Oh,
heart?
everybody
Please
believes
speak
you.
freely.
You are
Whether you
a
agree or not.
genius.
If the Trump administration knew that he was going to win for sure, don't you think that they would take precautions to lock down the White House?
No,
You think?
no.
If they didn't know, then why would they need to build a wall? It's not making sense, is it? See how it looks?
You never made sense.
So they
Come
know.
on.
They already know, dude. Listen, if they're going to lose, would they have to build a wall? No.
They're going to drag you in a tunnel, so.
Oh, come on. These guys are showing their cards before the election. Greatest show on earth. Thank you. That's what I mean. That's right. That's right.
They're going
It's
to
the
take you
greatest
for
show
a
on
ride.
earth.
And put the old cement shoes
Oh,
on
man.
you, Dan. Or the tar
Yeah.
and feathers. What do you think? For treason. terrorism, cyber stalking one of your friends, lying about your
Well,
identity.
here's the thing. When people say, well, he's protected, but we're not. Oh, yes, we are. You might not be, but I am. And I bet you there's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and millions of Americans that are protected. Oh, you
By
bet.
what? By their
They sure
faith?
are. Yep.
By their religion,
Uh-huh.
by their politics,
Sure.
By their
Oh, my
turkeys.
boom, there you are. Thank you.
by their
I'm glad you're here.
materialism.
I had to open up a lot of these
You
lines.
know, whenever
I can't
I
stand them. You know, it drives me nutty.
tend to view you, it goes
I was going to
live.
go ahead and stop
Let me
the
give
show
you a
early
big
because
thumbs
of it,
down.
but you showed up. You're going to take care of it.
Boo, boo, boo.
Well, thanks.
Magic number 22 up
The
on
national
board.
debt is 27 trillion. Yeah.
Oh, your chat is moving.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Foot Club Denver will protect you, Monty. Now show me your feet at Monograph. Well, he knows they're obsessed with my feet. I think Craig Ferguson's wearing my feet. It's weird.
Oh, no.
Oh,
We got a
it's
foot club in
true.
Denver.
Let me go.
That's
Let
probably
me go give him the face.
that's probably Mr. Dowell. I'm sorry, Mr. Dowell.
Here's the secret
You may
knot.
not rub my feet. We already went over this. No, 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 no. Wow. People, I tell you what, they just won't leave you alone.
You didn't leave me alone. 35
You believe it?
years of you lying and deceiving me for
I'm
profit.
sorry. I hate to
So you
mention
can
it.
write movies.
Mr. Dowell
and
sent me
songs.
$200
Really? I mean, I'm
to rub my
amazed.
feet. I got every record of it. $200. Wow.
Uh-huh.
Holy smokes.
Sure you did.
Unbelievable.
Oh, I believe you.
$200 to rub my feet. And I had to, and I'm publicly stating, Mr. Dowell, no, you cannot rub my feet. I don't care how much money you send me. You send me $50,000, you're not rubbing my feet. So please stop asking. Unbelievable, unbelievable. It's outrageous, truly. Yep,
I like to think of it as tragic.
I am. Listen, he thought it could buy me up. Listen, these are 13 inches. I mean, that's a lot of fun you'd have 13
He's trying
inches,
to
isn't it?
say his little guy is 13 inches. Isn't that funny?
But the answer is no. No means no.
You
That's
know,
why
it's the Dirty
no.
Sock Fund.
Come on, Mr. Dowell, get a grip. Who's this?
Can
Connie
you believe
Lindley
drone people act
floated
like this
boat
on
2
YouTube?
years ago.
And then I get in
against
trouble
turning
for calling them out.
clocks back. It passed. Why did we turn the clocks back? Voting is an illusion.
No.
Oh,
It's
bravo.
daylight savings time, dummy. Remember?
Bravo.
It was the gas crisis.
Rachel Bauer. He's a
No,
foot
tag
fetish.
Charles
Yeah,
Bauer,
exactly.
Admiral,
Rachel,
U.S.
that is
Navy,
true.
World War II.
Mr.
My
Dowell
great
has a
uncle.
foot fetish. I just wish he would turn his sights on someone else.
No, y'all have a Sue's fetish, and it's gross.
Wow, what is going on? $200. I got every record of it. Unbelievable. What is that? Oh, yes, I did. That will be done. I did see RFB's video. I'm going to send RFB an email. And if you talk to him before I do, I have all the information.
$100 per foot.
Every last detail. So that way, if he needs to file a criminal complaint, he'll be able to know exactly what jurisdiction to call.
You're like
You know
a
what I mean?
wet noodle,
All the
remember?
information. I can sum up
Impotent.
all of it.
I tell you, impotent.
So that way, things get done really quickly.
I know it's embarrassing.
Oh,
Too much
this is
alcohol,
okay.
too much
Club
crack,
fun.
no
And
love.
Dennis fun. All right.
I
What
know.
do you mean, Dennis? I don't need to see the dentist. But is there something wrong with my teeth?
No, you're teasing me.
The foot love fun. I didn't know there was a
not
club.
not really, no. But even
Oh,
but
oh,
it's not a sport though. No. We were going to do a film about a man who does that. It's not a sport.
now let me go back to what this woman
They
said.
do it. Yeah. Soccer's a sport. I think soccer's a fair
All
sport.
right.
I enjoy it. You said it's something you can't do.
Florida voted, the state of Florida, the United States, I voted 2 years ago against turning the clocks back. It passed. Why did they turn the clocks back? Because voting is an illusion.
Freedom's
Now,
an invention.
medically,
dummy.
is I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but medically, more men, I believe, and women have heart attacks and strokes.
Did you say bunions and
When they turn the
fungus?
clock back. Did you know that? Because it messes up your equilibrium somehow. It messes up your internal time clock.
You mean
Because you're like
microwaves
plugged out,
and
you
plasma?
Go back, go
Two grapes
forward,
making
think you
out
lost
on
something.
foil.
You're worried about it, right?
I'm not worried about it. I already survived the blast.
Unbelievable.
How you doing, Soap?
What is it?
Daniel Soap,
All that
Indianapolis, Indiana's
So what?
weirdest.
Big deal. Big deal. I got you.
I said from fairly early on, I said, I think partly in character.
Yeah,
Very
I don't have to see the dentist probably forever again.
He was very mean about sport.
No reason to.
Was he? But then isn't everyone?
Is anybody seeing the dentist these days? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And why is your dental and your vision separate from your health? It doesn't make sense.
Because you misuse your eyes and you smoked your teeth away with
Unbelievable.
crap. Not me.
It's a language that
Does that make sense?
Okay.
Dentists are, well, I think the dentists are open, but for a while they were closed.
You know the famous train station, the village. There is only a train station.
You just been to see the dentist?
Let's give you an example of one.
Oh, this week? Okay. I know in
Unfortunately, I
Denver they
don't have
closed
any
a long
problem.
time, and then they just recently opened up 2 or 3 months ago.
I just look a mess. But
The
thanks
color
for
was
asking.
there. I mean, you couldn't even get in there. You had to call them out and make an appointment for a week in advance.
Saying the names of our villages.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I think it's in for 2006. You do run around with a rope. Exactly. Whilst passing for mine. I did that again. Sorry. Go on. How about the plane of the soccer then?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Obviously,
Hello, how's it going? Winter Rose, are you late? I think you are. You're late for class up there.
And then it came to the day when I
You might have to stay after class.
I had to play football in front
Yep.
of everybody. And so they're all standing there.
But you might have to.
And then it seemed the world's press turned up that day as well, because I'd said in a few
Yeah.
interviews that I could be a football player. So
Good
they were all
story.
there trying to film and catch me doing it. Got it back on the level first take. That's great. Thank you.
So we'll wait and see. We'll see what happens.
You only have my word.
Well, I'm not going to talk about what I have because I never do that. You never want to let the enemy know what you have.
Usually anything. Well, my theory is that sport
I'll give you a hint. It's foreign. How's that?
history of the country. And so there's that fantastic documentary that Ken Burns did called Baseball.
That's all I can tell you.
When I was here
It's
a few
foreign.
years ago. And I realized
You
that
guess.
baseball is the history of America, and you've got American football, you've got baseball.
What is that?
all the same. So you don't really need another sport.
And why is the
You
Chinese
don't need another sport that you're
massage studio separate from our medical plan too?
Why I think it's difficult.
All right, that's real funny there, Mike.
Because
That's,
you've got 2
your
4,
mind
5
is in the
minute
gutter,
periods,
always.
No timeouts.
All right,
So
now,
there's no
Daniel.
place for commercial breaks.
That is true.
Dan Soap, try to hear me.
And also-
Don't ever say I haven't warned you multiple times before I make all your phone numbers public and call you and play as your refrigerator runner. Okay? It's 10:15 p.m. Central Standard Time on November the 1st.
So,
You don't have to watch the video.
I'm going to write down the number and leave the list right
Sorry
here.
about that.
multitask. Now there's an Olympic sport.
You set your boots on fire.
I'd like to see
Let me just get a
Brazilians
piece of
in
paper.
fiery boots, and they have beers for people in the crowd.
That's
Well,
the
you think
I think the movie Songbird shows a lot of symbolism in accordance with the Tom Clancy video game called Dark Winter from years before. There's a lot of symbolism that matches up in both of those.
Yes, I made this.
This show sucks.
It doesn't suck that
Yes,
bad.
ma'am.
John Schneider said so.
Did you see the footage where all the Trumpsters had the flags? And
I can't believe I didn't write your whole daggum number down. I gotta go to my personal phone
trying
book,
to
I
maneuver
guess.
down. They all had the
That's
flags
something.
and that everywhere. It's
Just
funny,
hang on, so.
It's the movie during the weekend.
I thought it was funny. They were saying somehow, some way, it was saying that they were trying to be ran off the road. I didn't see that part of it. Though.
That's all right. You didn't
Maybe
see it
there's
because
other
you're
footage
blind,
on that.
deaf, dumb, and stupid.
My question was, ladies and gentlemen, I heard Sloppy Joe crying about it today. And I was like, wait a minute, if that was a real story, where's the Secret Service? How did they let that happen?
Hey, Dan, just for the record, buddy, you remember me, Suze, your old hairdresser? My best friend in St. Louis. With friends like that, who needs enemies, right, Craig? Okay, we got the red hot numbers with the Hair Emporium official 23-year stamp
I
on
barely
it.
recognized it.
Hey, we got the groovy peace sign address book. Same names would be in all the books, but updated.
See the FBI
Some leave,
investigation,
some stay.
the bus thing.
Hey,
There was a
look
little
at this one.
vendor vendor.
All your
really?
phone numbers, Dan.
Would be Dan.
You got
Yeah, the
it?
division. That was it. You're right.
All
You're right.
these
It was the
numbers?
division. You're right. The division elephant tusks. The division was based on an actual exercise that was conducted by the United States called Dark Winter.
And boogie
The
boogie.
division was based on that. Tom Clancy, as you know, people said he had all kinds of good
You better quit talking shit on Matt Hunter.
all right?
He had enough trouble being
based
a
on
redhead.
Operation Dark Winter.
I think there's a hate group that don't like redheads.
So I really do know
Oh, I've known about it for
all
years.
of that mess.
I knew you couldn't get to heaven with
I
red
did
hair.
misspeak. It is the division. Sorry about that.
I knew you weren't good enough to be
So if people
like a brunette to go home to mom. Can't bleach your hair blonde, it'll break right off. It's the redhead curse.
The only reason why I remember a lot of that is because I did an investigation about it in 2016.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go get my supplies. You keep your pants on.
What was that? Trump said after November 4th, the bee will not be talked about anymore. Oh, really? Oh, really? He didn't say that. What's that? Look, give me a video. I don't even need the URL.
I already work hard
Give me
enough
the
for
video
everybody.
with the exact title.
I'm taking the keyboard so I can turn it up and down.
I
But
think
you should
Eric Trump
answer
said
and
that's
everybody
not
should
him.
hear it ring.
I don't think Donald
I've got
Trump did.
speakerphone. We'll see how it works. I'll even move the screen
But it might be
so you
wrong.
can see
If
me
you
right
give me the
there.
exact title and dump it in here, I will go get that video. Or give it to one of the mods and they'll post it. to me. I want to see it. You can find it? Okay. Here's the thing for anybody in the, how many people in the room? 931. For all the people in the room, this here is the evidence channel. We do not go on somebody's word. You got to provide evidence, get out. If you're not willing to provide the evidence, you need to leave. Right? If you say something, be willing to back it up. If you're not willing to back something else up, don't say it. The only reason why is too much information is erroneously spread around the web. I can't do it. It's just not responsible. It has nothing to do with, oh, I'm somebody. I'm a news guy. No. I'm a nobody with popsicle stick and a shoestring. But I want to know the facts. I don't want to know and hear a bunch of BS. I want to see it. You need to show me. I need to have multiple sources. I'm not going to regurgitate information that is absolute BS. There's just no way to get it. Go to other channels for that nonsense.
If you hurry, sir, in your old sepulchre, new copy called
Took my crossball.
And he just stopped.
What a pain in the ass. Cute, right?
What is that?
Your girlfriend, Teresa,
No problem.
from Oklahoma. Do you remember where the wind came sweeping up your range?
Speedwater's all good back. No, I mean like anybody. Because there's a lot of erroneous information that's proliferated by a bunch of other nobodies to other nobodies.
Dark chocolate.
And then those other nobodies start running their mouth and it's all BS. Right? And then when they find it's all BS, everybody else, they feel betrayed by these other channels running their mouths about BS. They should have checked. Or they wanted to glorify some nonsense.
I got your nonsense. It's called your ugly disguise.
I agree with that too, Nine Package. Absolutely.
I was your hairdresser, Baldy, remember? Rod Stewart, you gotta be kidding. They got a new Rod Stewart, dude.
Where's that video at? Did anybody find it?
Oops, chocolate. Raspberry.
When it's time for the change, pack up the old remains. It's for you, really dig it.
I'm waiting for the video.
His teacher told him, and the other teacher was a French mind, and she said, they don't know. But when they do, they say things like this. She said,
What is it? Still waiting for the video. If somebody saw it just recently, you should already have the video by now. I mean, how hard can it be to find? Go in your history and find it that quick.
I have a slight mechanical problem with this. I'll tell you what it is. When you said you drop your trousers through your buttocks, my buttocks are located right.
Yeah, this is going to stay up, yes.
If I drop my trousers, I would show my jingle bell.
What was it? He said the virus will go anyway without a. Will go anyway. Will go away without a roll of sleep. In a May. Yeah, but I'm looking for a specific word stating that by November 4th, nobody's be talking about it. I want to hear that word on here. I don't think so. I think one of his sons said that. I don't think Trump said that. That's what I'm saying.
With television, what happens here is that people from all over the country send Twitters or emails.
He says it every day. No, he doesn't. Go get the video.
Into a papery form, and then they're given to me where I answer them. You know, there's a lot to get through.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
1,000 a day. Maybe 12. Anyway, what I do is I just,
That's a very good
Jeff
question,
is
Mike. Very good question.
Dang dog! Is that the door? How can that possibly be the door? I wasn't expecting.
Suggestions and saying it are two different things. Because a suggestion is an interpretation. If he said it, I want to hear it. What's that?
Let me get my hat in here.
Two things. One, I feel a bit awkward. We both wore the grey suits. I know. But you're
Eric Trump said that.
Oh, I gotta write these numbers. What
And
is going on? I'm
And
slacking.
he did say that. Eric did, but not Trump.
But it's not time for you yet.
Trump can't take responsibility for what his son says. Nope.
And I'll take it with you. But we have to do this first. Yeah, I'm feeling very Canadian. I'm just inventing something with the proper assumption. Right, well, you run through this, then we'll have to push right, and then you can be the guest on the show.
Usually after November 3rd, again, that's just that could simply mean that he's going to be the president. That's the end of it.
No, it's much further away than that. It's where chewing gum is illegal. In Singapore, it is. If you caught chewing gum.
Hold on a second. Somebody says they got the video. I know. Let me go look. Let me go look. And then I'm going to put the link down here and verify. It's there.
This is from JC in Broken Arrow. You ever been to Broken Arrow?
All right, hold on a second.
Jesus Christ.
We're going to do alphanumeric. Hold on.
You've clearly never been to Oakland.
There it is right there.
Be careful, Lucy.
Come on.
It's basically about Oklahoma. It's like Holland, but with guns.
Relax. Just relax, would you?
All right, let me go to the pasta.
You ever been up there? I have. I made a
Hey.
film. The music.
There it is.
I love that place.
Hold on.
It's very nice and range there.
All right, here we go. Listen.
Exactly. Yes, I see now. All right, this is from David in Portland, Oregon. He said, "Hey, after your superb awkward pause with Quentin Tarantino
All
last
right,
week,
this here,
I think his name is Tarantino. What did I say?
this is the video being suggested as stating that Trump said this. I haven't heard it because it's 4 minutes long, and I'm not going to play all 4 minutes of it right here. But I will watch it later. Or after this show, I'll be happy to watch it. And if he did say that, then I'll take
All right,
the
this is from Mike
flip of it.
in New Jersey. Now, do you know who he was from?
I'll
I
enhance
got
the
a whole
audio,
bunch of numbers.
and then I'll republish it on my own Twitter. And of course, with the day, the date, and the time in which he stated this.
And this bald guy.
He really did say that, man. I really do want to know, because that'd be fantastic. But
Yeah, you should. Do it.
at 35 seconds, hold on. Emergency exit is saying, I'll go to 35 seconds. Come on. Hold on. 35 seconds.
I like your style. I'll put that to one side. Okay. I'll get these short later. Save that one for special. Yeah, I'll put that back later. That'll be for the post-Oscar park. Oh, it's going to be hairy.
Okay, he did say it, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely correct. It is legitimate information. He did say that at 35 seconds to the end time, 40 seconds. He said that. He did say it. That after November 4th, you wouldn't hear about it. Talking about it.
Hey, I'm just gonna leave messages, but you
All right,
always have to answer.
Well, if that were the case,
About that idea.
if that were the case, why wouldn't you hear about it anymore? Why not? I tell you what, there's only one reason why you wouldn't hear about it anymore. Is because something else would be far more substantial to happen
Bananas.
that would take its place.
You mean
That's
grapevine.
right. What do you think?
Let's
You
go.
think that's right, or what? Or
Scotland
see,
code.
there's a there's supposed to be a asteroid coming through.
Hey, Craig,
I think it's tomorrow, Labor
do
Day.
you remember Walter Research? Let's do the refrigerator and
Tomorrow
Walter
for
Research
election.
and the lightning
If that
bugs.
were to happen,
Let me write it down.
Is that there is a fetish about people
If we went to war,
about
you wouldn't be talking about it either. See, Scott May, it's a double. It's not him, just saying. It's a double.
Story begins with I was visiting my grandmother.
Oh, well, okay. It doesn't matter if it's a double or not.
She wrote on the table. I haven't had my clean
So all I'm just trying to say is, the only thing that would change that would be a monstrous like that.
I think we may have a few of them.
One of those, an asteroid World War III or something of the nature.
Wait, don't go anywhere. Look at this. Like you really go and play. You gotta thank God my newbie around.
What's the election? Yeah, right.
My guest tonight will be mentioned.
Here's a very interesting video to watch. Please check it out later. Hang on a second. Let me, hang on a second. What we got? Coffee pasta. No. Send it to me on Twitter, my friend. Okay?
Tweeters.
That's going
What kind of baby talk is that,
too
Craig?
fast to grab it.
Is it tweeters?
Oh, look at the time, ladies and gentlemen. 1 hour and 38 minutes. So I'll tell you what, we're going to end this show in about, let's say a minute. Yeah, why not? Thanks to all the people that, kept my channel nice and clean as a 300 thing. All the troll toys expanded. And of course, for all the people that hooked me up with super chats for all my funds, ice cream fund, animal fund, all the fun. And then, of course, the people right here that have chimed in and gave information, very important information. Again, we'll take that audio and we'll enhance it and make it really rock it real good so you see his face saying that.
You're
I'll
gonna
post it on the Twitter.
put a
Oh, yeah,
face
this is
on it
important.
and make
That's
sure
very
they can
important.
hear it real good.
For the person that
Is that
brought
what
it
you
to
said?
everybody's attention, you've learned this all. You've learned this. Good for you. High five.
I'm old
Thank you very
school.
much. Name like Wilma.
Wilma, she's a
Oh,
redhead.
I mean, really?
I know you're gonna dirty delete it. I came back to the beginning.
I bet you that'd be aggravating. Oh, well. Not my problem.
Daniel, you said you were my
How have
friend.
you been? Well, how have you been back? And let's see, Jimmy
That's so sad when
from
somebody lies
Mexico,
to you
you've
about
been
friendship.
unblocked along with Mr. I do
It just
believe
makes
it's
you want to
Mac.
rip them
So,
apart,
you
don't
guys have talked about that.
Right,
Being
Craig?
blocked, I don't know how that happened. Maybe it happened for me or
Monica.
not. It doesn't matter. It's been fixed.
Mr. Citizen. I mean, not citizen, Mr. No Pants, American.
It sure has been.
Whatever. Potato, potato.
I need to get me another soda pop. Hang on. Sure do.
He needs a good pop from his. I don't know. He just really needs to be apprehended. Very dangerous. 5150. Way too much information for me and a scammer his whole life. Oh yeah, Daniel, so my old buddy. You know, everybody got greedy. And they all knew me so well.
Ooh, sorry about that.
You should be sorry.
Got those lazy day yawns, buddy. Good
Wait till I
times.
start ringing your phones.
Delicious.
We'll get some more snaps.
So,
You
oh
cracker.
goodness. How was everyone's day? Did you have a good day? Was it eventful?
Right, we're in the
Did you have a
beginning.
lazy day?
What kind of day did you have? What a
Oh,
boring.
man.
We better hurry through this. Hang on. Let me get over here.
Civil fine. How could it be criminal if it's civil? Stop talking out of both sides of your mouth.
Oh, the old
You got to
case.
remember, can I get your name and address? Really? No.
You're homeless. You don't have
Nope.
an address.
No way. Forget it.
You're in Florida, though, where Ms. Wonderful went.
It's getting outrageous. I
With
mean,
you on the run,
who are
aren't
these
you?
guys? Really?
Going to the Scientology joint?
Good grip.
That's funny. You gonna go get
It's getting
cleared?
outrageous.
We're taking up in the spaceship. What's shaking?
Yeah, who would give up their info anyway when you go out to a restaurant?
That need
No.
in what is known as my
But if the restaurants don't comply with this order, then it's a $200 fine, 6 months in jail, or both. But the weird thing is, it says a civil fine.
EBT cards.
If it's a
Fraud.
civil fine, how could it be criminal if it's civil? Stop talking out of both sides of your mouth.
You guys did
You gotta
so
remember
much to me.
that a lot of
As
these
federal,
mayors and
state,
governors,
local,
they are in fact
and global.
attorneys. So they know all the little legalese or way of word things to confuse you.
people might think.
Again, if it's a civil fine,
I think it's that
how in the
plain crap.
hell could it be a misdemeanor if you violate it?
I think it's a life of lies.
A bad name.
And how in the hell could a health department of Michigan impose fines? They
Give me
cannot.
Missouri.
Only the legislative part of that state could say something is law or not. If they had an executive order, they might say, well, under this executive order, it would be a crime. But why did you say it was a civil fine if it was criminal?
You know, Craig screams.
Would it be a
It's all
criminal
of it. So does the
Sounds
government,
that right.
the good guys.
You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
right
truly.
here, every pixel.
these people are nothing but criminals.
I tried to
They're
warn
criminals.
you.
You know? Wait a minute, what'd you say, Jared Brock? The thing is, the courts rule against witnesses. But as long as somebody still enforces the legal orders, it will be on them to go back to the courts against enforcement. Well, this is
Well, I
that's the
haven't
good thing
even
about the
been logged in
interwebs.
yet to give my
You know,
evidence.
The internet is a beautiful place,
They
and
got
everybody
it.
has
Because of
access
that.
to it. Last time I checked, through their phones or something. So
Oh, I
people
guess
are
I
out of
should
line.
show
They need to
everybody
be
what I
arrested.
won't ever turn on again.
Last
Not until
time I
the
checked, any law
real men show up.
that would go against the United
I mean,
States
the good
Constitution
guys.
is no law at all, because the U.S. Constitution is the law of the land. It is the supreme law. So anything that would go against that is unconstitutional.
Well,
That's
hacking
what
somebody's
the,
phone
that's
is
what the
constitutionally
highest
illegal.
court is. They
Ban
just
somebody's free speech,
swore
or
in
speech,
a new
life,
judge there
liberty, and
for the
pursuit of
Supreme Court.
happiness.
They're
Here's
the
an
ones that
$800 useless device.
essentially
Because if I turn
decipher
it on, you guys
Constitution.
get back into your phones.
Fishman.
Nah, nah, nah,
If
nah.
this BS continues, monograph, that Liberty tree
Come
will have
get
to
it,
be
bitch.
watered. Yeah, it sure will be. Thank you, Fishman. I'll put that towards ice cream fund. It's
Titus
outrageous.
yeast infection.
I was going to decide.
Too many antibiotics.
People truly do need to be arrested immediately for, for treason.
Attractive. Show them this part
See,
of the soap
if
leaves a mark on
localities
your
create
leg.
an ordinance, they can find people
There you go.
and collect the fine and collect the jail time.
Just pull the soap down so they see the mark.
Really.
There you go.
I'm not a lawyer, so I wouldn't know anything about it. It just seemed funny that you could say civil in the same sentence as you say criminal.
Yeah, we do it. There's a website, actually. Hey, Amy, congratulations that you just have a baby.
I did.
Oh, congratulations. That's lovely. What baby?
You think that you'll get, you could only hope. Here's the thing. It appears that the Trump administration, maybe not he himself, because when you say Trump administration is huge, he can't be responsible for what everybody else does or says.
Especially
only
when you
one
don't
guy.
even know who the real guy is.
But it's been reported that he's not for the mandate of the muzzles. But
You
at the
guys got
same time,
rabies. You guys got
someone
rabies.
in the Trump
Muzzle ain't gonna
administration has been sending out these
That's a
memos
gag order.
to all the governors all over the United States
No. That's a gag order.
telling people they got to muzzle up or they're going to be fined.
You guys gagged me.
When he
Then
himself
they
said
find out
that he
y'all
does not
lie.
believe in
When
an
they were gonna
actual
persecute
mandate
me.
of the muzzles. No, there should be. No, it's ridiculous.
We'll see who's ridiculous.
You need to spell his name correctly.
SOAT.
Now monograph.
Daniel, D-A-N-I-E-L.
Who is that? Who needs to spell his name correctly?
I already
You
did.
guys probably got some sort of argument going on.
Daniel Sote.
About what?
D is in dog. A is in asinine. N is in
So-
naughty. I is in ignorant.
Yeah.
E
Oh, well.
as in extreme. And L
Yeah,
is
so Trump
loser.
cannot be responsible for what these other fools
So,
do in his administration.
S-O-A-T. Like
For all you
coat
know, they have some, for all you know,
or
they're
mo.
just setting
No,
that up to
M-O-T
make it look
is
bad.
mo.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
S-O-A-T.
I know he said that publicly. but who
Dan
knows?
Sote. Fraternal order police, ma'am. I'm collecting funds for the elderly.
Delicious.
You know they're going to be cold this winter, Miss Pratt. If we could only get a small donation from you,
True. He did say that too, Karen.
a blanket, you know,
You're absolutely right,
smallpox.
Karen. He said that he was not going to mandate to roll up your sleeper.
Well, you
But
were
we know
lying
about
on him.
that.
What could he
The
do?
governors will.
You don't know that.
And this is where this mess,
I think it's about
dealing
the
with a roll up
HPV
your
virus.
sleever, is
Human
going to go all the way to the
papillomavirus.
Supreme Court. And watch and see, the Supreme Court will agree that everyone has to do it. Even though the very companies that manufacture the roll up your
Well, it's
sleevers
sterilized a bunch
don't
of
even
people.
back their own products.
You can't do
Still
that.
not doing it. Supreme
You can't
Court.
do like they did
Sorry,
in Texas.
wrong. Do what
Got
you
all
want to
those
do.
girls
Who cares?
vaccinated for no reason.
I'm not doing it. I'm not volunteering. I'm not
Didn't even
rolling out my
happen in
sleever
any
for
other
nobody,
state.
no matter what.
Oh no, it did.
Again, you know, a couple of guys grab you, hold you down, and give it to you anyway. Well, what are you going to do? But I'm saying,
They're gonna
no.
zip tie you
No means no.
like a
Doesn't mean
scrappy
maybe.
hog.
Doesn't mean might. It means no. What gives you the right? If you're not willing to stand by your product, what makes you think I'm going to trust it? You don't even trust your own product? I sure the hell ain't going to trust it. That's it. What is that? Monograph, Philly and surrounding suburbs
Oh, they
are
got
already
eyes.
completely out of toilet paper and paper towels.
Tag the
Shelves are
keepers.
completely empty. Again,
An honor code.
crazy. These people think TP will save their life. I don't know. Can't speak for them. All I know is if you, even now, you still
How's
have
your
time
sister in pre
throughout the country. You still have time. Tomorrow, actually, the election day, if you've already voted or if you've decided you're not going to vote or you're
Monday's
going to
not
vote later or
election
whatever,
day, you fool.
it would be advantageous to go shopping for all kinds of
I don't
things if you get my
consent
meaning.
to vote.
Mm-hmm.
It's corrupt.
Yeah, don't be bashful, don't be
Don't
afraid.
try to hop on my coattail.
You know, just top off things, if you will. You get my
Oh,
meaning.
you referring to your 13-inch foot?
Yes, there is, ma'am.
What kind of juice does this spur?
Yep.
Sphagnum out of your toe cracks?
Hilarious.
A big ball on your heel. A shriveled all
Put your
noodle
snacks
for your
down here.
doodle.
We got quite a few snacks down here.
Oh, you're gonna need snacks.
All you good people are hooking me up with some
Monty was
snack
the
fun.
Kool-Aid
We're getting
man
busy.
in jail.
What is that? What is your snack?
Back in the day,
Oh, well, you had some nutted butter
1987.
cookies. Then we had some wafers.
What they call it, gumbo?
And now we're down to Cheetos.
You're in St. Louis,
That's what we're
gumbo,
down to. Cheetos and soda pop.
minimum security.
Well then, I don't know. Is Canada Dry soda pop? I guess it is.
Coppers got you out somehow with the FOP. What about Ed Tabacini?
Ugh.
He went to jail,
What's this?
right? California.
Have life.
Phone
First
fraud.
time caller, long time listener.
Money laundering.
Blessed be. Well, thank you very much. I have life wife. I appreciate that. I'll put that towards the ammo
that
fund.
Tabaccini was ever in was in the dandruff mob.
Well, what do you think? How many people believe that Thanksgiving will be normal in the United States? Yes or no? I'll read your comments.
We haven't had
See
normal
what you
here
guys
for
have.
over
Here's what you think.
150 some odd years.
Let's see
don't
what you say
remember last
first,
time
then
it was
I'll
normal.
give you my opinion. Ann B says no. Let's see. JG Laboratory says no.
You're like the
Why
Pied
Soul says
Piper
no.
for weirdos. You know what I mean?
Eno says no.
They'll
Moody
say
Bud says
whatever
no.
you want them to because you make them all
Green
up.
English says no. Shelley says no.
It's in your head.
NM says
zombie.
no.
Yeah.
Lightfoot says no. Stormwater says no. Loyal Star says, I'm making it normal. Well, good for you. That's a hell of a comment right there. Sure is. Look at all the people saying no. I will mine will. That's
You
the
know what we did
Harris.
though? We didn't have a Spanish word of the day. Do you speak Spanish?
Depending on what you decide. There you go.
I'm sorry. What does that mean?
My
Save
pencil
it.
is yellow.
Save it there. You see the politician. That's what you do. That's awesome.
Do you
Uh-huh.
That is good. Is that all your Spanish?
I mean, this is outrageous,
Seventh
isn't
grade
it?
Spanish, yes.
Yeah.
That's my
For
seventh
the
grade
first
Spanish.
time in our lives, we're
I
wondering
was once cautioned for using that
you know,
exact same phrase.
if the somebodies
In
are
which
going to give us permission.
you were cautioned.
Yeah, permission to have
I went up to a woman and said, "Hello, my pencil is yellow." Oh, you don't want to say that.
Tag
Thanksgiving
banana.
as
The
normal.
woman said, "My
Tag
However,
bananas.
all of you patriots, especially patriots,
You have to buy the
to
latest
heed
dinner first.
Billy Cooper's
Before you
warning,
use those
It was
phrases.
on America's Funniest Home Videos
you
today.
shouldn't be home on a holiday anyway.
Three gloves eating
But
bananas.
if you are,
We were wondering if you wanted to come out and hang out with us tonight.
be ready, just in case.
Can you get me a babysitter?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael. Yeah.
Again, there's no reason for anyone to knock on your door
Well, you know, I thought when you
on
said
Thanksgiving
Yeah.
if you're not
Yeah,
expecting.
no, that's true. I'm
There's
just
no
not
reason.
you're not the only person called Michael, you know. Oh, there's someone else called Michael. Oh no, you're the special
And if they
Michael,
do,
the only Michael in the world. No,
You
there are
ready?
other Michaels. There's you. There's Michael over there, Michael Dennis. There's
That's
Michael
Jerry Chahulu.
Naismith, who was in the Monkeys. Yeah.
That's G Mango.
obscure Michael.
If the mods did mind opening up the high
Stina
school,
Baldina's one of your
It fits me,
gals.
I'm not used to that. Look,
You have to break that in.
I do. You can do that again if you want. Yeah.
Judge's freckled knee.
Actually, I want to see the sexy one.
Oh, the song? Yeah, go on.
all right, that's what I understand.
That's
They're
right.
like two ankle abs.
Yeah.
According to Serena S, just wait until everyone is evicted.
That's how you get
New Year's Eve for the CDC
No,
moratorium
that
ended.
means maybe he's a real
Yeah.
boy.
Just
So all the people
Maybe they
Yeah.
quit
Could you sort
lying.
of think that's something?
then
Yeah, it's
were going to be evicted or be foreclosed on. A lot of different states that issued moratoriums on those evictions and
We
orders.
have to go. We're way over time. I'm sorry.
So when those are lifted,
Well, what you got to do? You're only going to be.
how is it
Why
you're
would
going to
you
have an
want to do that?
influx of tens of
You gotta get
thousands
to
of
the
people
show.
that
All
come?
right, we got to go. Taxi, good night, everybody. Good night.
Based on something that was not their fault. No, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Again, United States is one of the, no, not one of the, is the richest country on the planet.
No,
There's
no,
no
no.
reason why anybody should
No,
get
no,
convicted
that's
behind
not
this
true.
mess. Whether they're in
There's been too
business
much
or
passing
a
of
private
money.
individual. It's for what?
No,
How?
too many scams.
Ridiculous.
Hang it up, Sonny.
We are the richest country on the planet.
Says
There's no
you.
reason for this.
You mean the corporation of USO.
You know? It is. I agree, Donna. I agree. Absolutely.
Look, it's Sonny.
And here's the thing. If Trump were to lose the election, I'm just saying, I don't believe he will be. I believe he'll be selected. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't know. Don't care. For the most part, I don't care either direction because it's, in my opinion, it's already been decided who's going to get selected. I believe Trump will be selected. That's just my opinion. However, if he's not, come the 20th at about 2 o'clock, he'll be on a private plane out of the United States. You want to bet on that? He'll be like later. You know what I'm saying? Who would stick around for what? For a Biden-Harris administration? No, thank you.
Where do you think you're
No.
going? Morocco?
No way.
The Riviera.
If I could say sayonara, I'd say sayonara. But where would you go? Because all the other countries are just as bad or worse.
Why don't you try to get into Scotland? I think they're going to ship you to where Chatter is. Pennsylvania. Or no, wait, no, that's not right. New Jersey. New Jersey.
Hold on a second, Matthew. Let me read the comment for the class.
I think they ought to make Washington, D.C. a prison
Raphael
camp.
Rosario says dark winter means blackouts due to the space storm we're about to have very
Are the
soon.
blue avians shitting on
Well,
somebody?
here's
What's
the thing
going
about
on?
that. People are suggesting asteroid's supposed to come in tomorrow. Another one is suggesting that it'll be on the 3rd.
You mean
which
your
would be election
hemorrhoids?
day.
Your hemorrhoids blow up.
To be quite
I mean,
honest,
you could contaminate.
if we had the
Thousands.
largest asteroid ever, like bigger than the one that hit the Yucatan, or bigger than the one that hit Arizona, so be it.
No
And
kidding.
you know what? To be quite honest, would it be that bad? Just start again. Just start again. Because do you think
I
that
don't
all
think
of
you
these
make a
millionaires
decision
and
for the world.
billionaires and trillionaires are going to save their hides? No.
I think
Can you
they care
imagine
about
them
their
going down
kids.
their little holes? They're going to go into their little
Unless-
bunkers for what? They're
You
going to
know,
stay there
cannibals.
for 5,000 years? I don't think so.
What do I know?
Which is quite a good nickname. It's a good nickname. You're right.
My attitude is bring it on. I'm not going to sit here and cry over it.
Well, I'm the best
If
guy.
it happens, it happens. There's nothing I can do about it.
86-year-old cheerleader.
So, you know, some big old rock from outer space decides to give us a close visit, and the whole world goes with it. What am I going to do about it? And to be quite honest, would it be that bad of a thing?
You've
I
been
mean, truly,
trying
would it
to
really be that
self-destruct
bad?
the planet. That's
If
what you're
everyone
guilty of.
were to go, phew,
Crimes
I
against
don't think it'd be
humanity.
that bad, actually. Does everybody be at the same spot?
No.
Wouldn't matter how much money you had, would it? No, but it wouldn't matter how many houses you
death,
had
the great
or what
equalizer.
your position
That's a
in
big
life
con
was. It
job.
wouldn't matter if you were a trillionaire in a super light lord untouchable elite or you were a garbage man. It wouldn't matter either direction.
Says you.
That'd be justice right there, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would be. The skies over the USA are going to be clear for the election. To know EMP is possible. Did you say possible or impossible? Oh, you said possible.
Which is called, it's not porn, but it's called Dirty Filthy Love. It's
The Hunt for Red October. Yeah.
Oh, it better have a real good story.
I mean, they're saying such nonsense in England that if you have on the holiday more than 6 people celebrating, what?
Well, thank
Who
goodness
comes
you don't
up with
live
these
in England.
weird ideas?
Why
If
you
we
worried about
remember, ladies and
England?
gentlemen, it was the authorities that said if everybody muzzled up, that the numbers
is
would come
England
down. But they're
St. Charles?
skyrocketing. Which
That's
means
right.
it's not working.
England is
It
St.
means the
Charles.
mitigation
Right, Craig?
is a lie. It's all BS. Yeah, it is. It's all BS. Otherwise, the number comes down. Right.
Billy
Then why is it going
Oates
up?
told you
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
right?
This is a bait and switch, just like it always is.
You
People
know
are
all
tyrants.
about
That's it.
that.
That's it. We know that the powers that be are just doing this for a power play. It's already been determined in 2
No.
states that I'm aware of that this
We had
mess
to
is
round up
unconstitutional.
all the loonies.
So why does it keep
They're
going on?
dangerous to
It's already
society
been deemed unconstitutional. Does it mean
and
that
the infrastructure.
if it's unconstitutional in Michigan, it's not unconstitutional
It's
in
like
Denver
you're a bunch of baby Hitlers
or Colorado, or it's not
gone mad.
unconstitutional? No, it means it's unconstitutional
Yes.
nationwide, dummies. God. Unbelievable.
Oh, it's unbelievable. But I'm a witness to the truth.
Yeah,
Sorry for you.
I heard that. 007. One of the 007s was passed away in where was it? Bahamas? Down Florida
You're
Keys,
talking
something like
about
that?
the Green
Where was
Knight, Sean Connery, but
Sean Connery.
that
I believe
wasn't
it was.
really Sean Connery playing the Green Knight. So
He
now
said,
you're
"See
threatening
ya.
the guy in the biometrics.
Gotta go.
Hubbub.
Bahamas, yeah.
Tag Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, but that wasn't today. That was yesterday. Or the day before.
What, the secret submarine?
Age
sandwich?
90, he lived a good life. Nobody's crying for him, I bet. I wouldn't be crying for him.
Hey, I got the smallest violin for you. My dad gave it to me in his will.
Yeah, we already know that there, Dana. Most people in this room, we all know that's what that is. Yeah. What is that? Islands are selling like hotcakes. I know they are. They're selling to the elite, right? No, you cannot use telekinesis to bring money into the house.
Tag telepathy.
Oh, well,
Oh, yeah, we got a direct line.
no, I don't believe that.
I don't care what you believe about technology. You misuse it.
Check out what? The Giver. A lot of programming in that one. Never heard of it. All right.
No? What about all my data?
I know that.
Around back
He was a
and forth
007 actor.
5 times, like
Mr.
moon and
Connery?
back. Or something.
90 years of age. He's out of here
Well,
later.
I'm the data queen. Mhm.
I don't feel sorry for him. He had a great life. How many people lived to 90? Not very many.
Oh, bullshit. I was just talking about it. There's more people than you.
Yeah, he's one of
drink.
the lucky ones.
Just like Elvis. Don't tell me he can't be alive at 85.
I mean, look at Kissinger.
I mean, you can't even
That
drive
dude's
55.
like 94, 96, something like that.
You don't even have a
He's
driver's license.
He's still butting around. Late lunch date? Oh, is that what it is, babe? I saw your comments in around.
You're one of them Waffle House people. With the fake butter.
Yeah, I saw that one. Trailer for Songbird, I saw it. But what's funny is a
They
lot
shouldn't even allow
of
that
the
to
symbolism in Songbird
be distributed.
is also in the symbolism of Darkest Winter, the video game
They're
for
threatening nuclear
created
winter.
by Tom Clancy.
These are coders.
Go look. I want you to.
You can't even see, fool.
A lot of the symbolism is exactly the same.
What, the Illuminati?
I don't know
Jack?
where the mods went. I think they left. Oh, darn hide shows. YouTube, stop censoring everybody. Jeez. You're
Well, I
doing it
recorded
yourself.
you. I wrote it all down.
Unbelievable.
It's true.
Ah,
I told
hate
you
these days. Hide show, hide show,
I've
hide show.
done what you call volunteer work. You ever heard of it?
What is that?
It's when you give your time and talents to the world's service.
I know that. I know that
I want my
one,
share
two,
in
two.
return. They told me I had
Yep.
to.
Mhm.
Just kidding. I really wanted to.
Remember that? Were your eyes on? I remember that one. I remember all the
grandkids
James Bond. I
and
used to
stuff,
really get a kick
dummy.
out of them. Remember the one with Jaws?
Oh, Scott? Hell yeah. Let me get his picture. Definitely a
Who's
Jaws
that?
kind of guy.
Man said he's lurking. I don't think so. I don't know how.
Yes, dude.
All these show hides are still there. I'm doing them.
See
I'm
his
doing it
mouth?
myself. Mm-hmm.
For you, I mean. Yeah, I mean, you do it.
But who's this
Yep.
guy?
Do it in my sleep. Do you really?
There's Miss Tree.
Yeah, I do it in my sleep.
Be sure to what?
To wipe your ass.
That's my Prime Minister's gallery.
We'll see, Johnny. We will see about that.
I know you're short on them adult diapers, but you got to take care of
All right,
yourself.
J.S. Fox says the TP fake shortage is what pushed everyone into panic mode
You remember
to begin with.
Hot
Yeah, I
Tub
remember that.
Haven. You'd
I
be
do
like
remember
Bed
that.
Bug Haven.
That's what I'm trying to say. If you're anywhere in the United States, in any state or county or town, tomorrow and or election day, it's not going to hurt you to go out, get some supplies. It's not going to hurt you.
Supplies.
Very calmly go out there
I
and get
just cleaned
supplies.
my
It's not a big
pantry.
deal.
I wouldn't give you a sack of dried mashed potatoes if you asked.
Just in case.
You think you're sleeping in my gazebo?
I'm
Hey, what
totally
about
over
your
that.
last video where you
Oh,
set
Lord.
the old gazebo on fire? Wasn't that something?
The day I'm looking at
Think
is
about the gazebo
November
at
9th.
the Baptist church
that's the
right
day that
across
I
the
got
street.
heated migraine. I care less about all this
Or have
stuff.
you been mooching Tracy's
The
electric
day
down
I'm
at
concerned
Pope's
about
building?
is November 9th.
$800 electric bill. What the hell? I think somebody's cooking meth in the basement. Dangerous.
You're charming, aren't you? Were you looking to buy it for time? I'm always looking.
That's right, 7,000 days. Exactly. That is just too bizarre. And 7 being the perfect number. Yeah,
Oh,
that's pretty, really
spellcasting
pretty.
again. 7-Eleven.
That's right. Actually, it'd be the other way around there. Brian, it'd be the other way around.
Why do they keep talking about Brian? Tag life of Brian.
Because the other one came first.
I already know
So do
why.
it the other way around, too. Come up with.
I was 12.
That's his sister. The one he's rubbing her
I
head.
didn't know whether to go for the nasty thing. Yeah, you were about to.
He's got his finger shoved in the soft spot in her head like a bowling ball.
What year did it come out?
Yeah, I remember
Weird
that. Great state, right? That's exactly right there. 51's got it right. That's what it looks like. That's creepy as hell, isn't it?
It was, I remember it was a grey, rainy day in South Wales. Let me take you back now.
Ooh, fascinating. Tell us, Mr. Sheen.
It's right now. Yeah, it
Charlie's-
is. No, it's snowing.
Charlie's-
My mum and dad said that they've had like 10
Older
foot of
brother
snow.
from another
Scotland
mother.
too. Somebody tweeted me and said, "Hey, we've got a
Or
10-incher
younger.
in Scotland."
I don't know.
Yeah. That's right, Mrs.
I was going to say that's cold as well. Yeah. But no, it's very cold in Wales at the moment. But I
No,
was
that was
taken
code
to
for
see the film
banana.
when I was 12, and
We saw that.
and I was like at that perfect age where you're just ready to be absolutely blown away by a movie. And Tron was the one that did it to me.
So the people that don't
I'm
know,
blown away by a real answer.
854 people in the room. The reason why November 9th is a big day to watch or anything, let's say, super funny, is because from the day of September, the 11th day,
So you don't know quite what his agenda is, and he reinvents himself. Definitely by
from
Cure.
that day
That sound
Definitely by Cure.
familiar.
all the
That
way
sounds pretty good.
to
Can you do David Bowie?
the
I mean,
date
I don't mean
of
can you do David Bowie legally?
November
I mean,
I think we have to ask David Bowie. Yeah, one way,
That's
right?
like asking, can you
is
do
exactly
Rod
7,000 days.
Michael, perhaps we should have something to eat.
Go look up the number 7. Matter of fact, let's look it up today. I'll
You
hook
just-
you up.
He does this thing. I've
You
noticed
see what I
he does
mean?
this thing where he sort of pulls the sides of his
And
mouth
knowing-
out. I know, yes, indeed.
Knowing that the elites and the light boards are all
Yeah.
giddy about their
But that's
numbers
really
and
your
all their
charisma.
weirdness,
Yeah,
symbolism, and all
yeah,
that.
Hey, but seriously,
There's nothing like
This
Prince
damn
Charles.
soap
I've carved out
really
mediums
thought he was
of
Rod
Prince
Stewart.
Charles. We do impressions of people that
and
are
look
not
at
like
those. Look at our new Rod Stewart. How fine he is with the good hair. Oh no, never did Daniel
The
Soap
number 7 is considered
Ever.
the perfect number.
look like Rod Stewart.
And number 9 is
He had a
considered
lot of gold chains. You know, like
Why
disco
is number
guys.
7 considered the perfect
Are you
number?
gonna have some?
Let's read it.
I've had a lot of plastic.
In other traditions and teachings, 7 is
You
seen
better
as
knock
the
it off.
perfect
Y'all
number
got my feet
that
again.
holds creation and the universe together. Religious or mythical cosmology refers to 7 heavens. Ancient Indian spiritual texts details 7 chakras, and esoteric teachings describe 7 planes of creation. 7 is the perfect number.
You're down here in a Christmas fruitcake, so
So
wrap
if
it
you
up.
know this to be right, you know that all of the elites and all these people involved in these secret societies, they get giddy over their little numbers and their symbolisms and the eye and the space and Saturn and Mars and all that garbage. So that's why it's a big deal. Hello, Christine from the CFR learns this back in the day. 2007, dropped to 0. 27. So if it's 7,000 days, drop the 0, that brings you 7, which is the perfect number. I know that sounds ridiculous. I know that sounds like fantasies and fairy tales, but it's not fantasies and fairy tales. I did want to also mention that our calendars are goofed up by 11 days. Yes, they are. The calendar that we're under right now was shaved 11 days. And guess which month it was shaved?
February.
Isn't that neat? So from September 1st all the way, 11 days of September were shaved off the calendar.
What about February?
The reason why is so ridiculous.
What about leap year in February?
I don't even believe it because it's still there.
What about February?
Because way back in the day, the people of the villages believed that the powers that be
Look, it's all about
Cheating.
Aquarius Pisces. If you want to talk about
Right.
esotericism.
were making up stories when it came to
I'm a
the
Pisces.
time, the chart, the
My
calendar.
feet are coveted worldwide.
And because the elite back in the day, imagine, were so flipped out that the people were going to get out the pitchforks
And get
and
the
the
witch.
planes.
Yep.
They shaved off 11 days.
Oh, you spell casting on 11? Aren't you tricky?
It sounds more like to me of some sort of transfer of time, kind of like you saw.
Sounds like more of a wicked spell from a bunch of trolls.
That's what it reminds me of. Sure does.
Hubbub.
So try to imagine that. 11 days of September back long ago,
She creates a new,
shaved off.
terrifying monster. And only the monster
And oddly enough,
can satisfy her
The
strange
largest
desire.
assault on the
Beauty
country
and her scalpel. She
her
cuts deeply
on the
into
11th
men's
day.
hearts.
is the very month shaved off.
There has never been a movie like Lady Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. A man-made monster. Who was buried alive 300 years ago. I'm here from his dead. Destroy the good. Frankenstein.
You're very patient with all that stuff because I can imagine like all that makeup and all that stuff and all these cameras and the 3D things. It's bore the arse off you. They're not hours. It's great. It's like if I think yourself, what's it like to have to imagine you're going on around doing this green screen and all that. But it's like being a kid in your bedroom, and just playing. You go, well, maybe not the way you played in your bedroom. Yes, exactly. Bringing back any memories? Yes, no. There's a lot of this tonight. was
would put that as a subliminal message.
yeah. I was always told
Tag
to go blind
fails.
if I did too much of that.
Yes, I thought that too. I actually thought the worst of it was I occasionally would go and stay over at my grandma's house, and she had nylon sheets on the beds in the guest
On
room.
your toenails.
No, it was worse because when you get into them, if you were staying in the guest bedroom, and I was like 13, 14, right, staying in the guest bedroom, if you're in nylon sheets and you start moving around enthusiastically,
Yes.
you get an electric shock.
In your
In your mind. And I thought I was being punished by
You know, I had a friend. This is a terrible thing. But I had a friend when I was growing up who discovered moving around excitedly, as you put it, by doing pull-ups on the door frame of his door, his bedroom door. He wanted to, like, you know, get strong. He was quite skinny.
Right.
He started doing pull-ups on the door frame of his door, but with the door closed. And he discovered that boy had the biggest developed arms and a very satisfied smile on his face for most of the school.
I'm only attracted to very flat-chested women.
Exactly. Very two-dimensional relationships.
Yeah. That's very odd. An odd thing to do. I've never tried to have sex with a door. Maybe now's the time.
Maybe.
No, I think I'm past
You
it.
have a very attractive desk, though.
See, you bigger on the inside.
First person. Dallas. Tag Jeff.
So, what do you fancy tonight? You fancy an awkward
Or should we
pause
talk about
or
Shane Scott?
harmonica to get out of here? What do you think?
I'd like to try something. I'd like to try Secretariat.
Oh no, not secretary! Yeah. That's pretty good. Pretty good. You mustn't do that without telling anyone because these guys back there were sitting playing cards.
I saw
Like, what the hell? Oh, man.
it's actually Daft Punk. It's actually Daft Punk.
Daft Punk
Yeah.
in the
Yeah. Well, Daft Punk do all the music for Tron, but they famously, you never see their faces. They always have the helmets on and the whole
Tag the
thing.
house.
So you say Daft Punk are inside Secretariat?
Yes.
Maybe that's true, internet idiots.
What about Robin Trower? Or
Those
Ozzy's
French.
music?
Oh, those French.
Let's talk about Casey.
At the show in France.
Your favorite radio
we
station,
We do a
Scott.
sort of co-anchor type thing. He's
Real Rock
actor
Radio.
and I'm actor
Casey
on the
Pig.
rocks.
Join his mouth.
Why would you applaud my pain?
You're not in pain.
Well,
You're just
you know,
crying.
it's good to know that you do
Telling
well in
your
France.
whole story
I guess.
because you never
It's my
talked to me
Gallic
growing
charm.
up.
You are a charming bastard.
At least
I'm a
Shane
Gallic
talked to
brat.
me.
Yeah, no, you're lovely. I'm not gay, but I do you.
Sure you would.
Actually, that probably makes me gay, doesn't it?
I think so.
You just be
Oh,
closer
well.
to me.
To each his own. Oh no, that's back to the guy with the door, really. Yeah. So,
You can be my girlfriend.
hey, all right, let's do my door then. Do you ever go back to Britain much?
I do occasionally, yeah.
All right, well, here's €5.
Okay,
Yeah, not
we're
so
gonna
bad.
leave
All
the
right.
harmonica time.
Have you got $1?
Yeah. That's what
Bye,
makes you a movie
Michael
star in my book, son. Yeah.
Jeff, Craig, Tag Fridays. He never, never, never gives in.
For the people that would work at Facebook for them to live. That construction is ongoing.
Oh, those
And a lot
naughty
of that
Facebook people that traffic with kids. I know,
Is
it's
being
terrible.
met with armed
Pisses me
security
off.
of the M16 kind. I
What
thought it
kind of
was
snacks
Facebook.
you eating, Dorito head?
Exactly. So why do you need
So many
all these hot
MSGs.
shots there with metal detectors like that? Said, well, listen.
Tag Star Wars.
Because Facebook is a bigger intelligence
show.
apparatus than you think it
Then
is.
Twitter and YouTube. We're cleaning it all up. Don't take it so personal. I know you want to blow everything up and destroy the world for everybody, but we don't really agree with you. We're contesting your vote.
So ask yourself that question. Why it is Facebook feels the need to build a monstrous of this place is huge.
They
A
better clean that
monstrous
shit
facility
up.
under armed guard.
Well, they're going to be in big trouble. They don't clean the shit up.
Does that mean they have a sneaky suspicion something's going to go down in California? That's what it sounds like to me.
Does it?
Because there's more expansive. Sure, you
What a rotten place to get stuck in. California, IA.
Now, there's,
Make a run for Taco Bell,
I
right?
believe there's 4
You can't
states
get to
that are competing
California. Give me a break.
for the location
Underground
for
tunnels? What?
United States Star Space Force.
You got a
And
rocket
I
in your
really
pocket?
believe who's going to win that contract is going to be Fort Carson, Colorado. They're already set up. Hell, you have NORAD right down the street. You have Colorado Springs.
St. Louis is the
Just down the
military
street.
industrial complex of the
Fort
U.S.
Carson is set up with all kinds of things.
Hey,
All kinds of
what
things.
dots? U.S.A.
So
No, so
we'll see. Colorado wins that
take your
contract.
Uzis and go home.
Tons of jobs. will be
Susie
going
don't
to
want
Colorado
you.
for that one, too.
Cheetos, right? Crunchy ones.
You're a station there?
Oh, we got lots of radio stations in St. Louis. They're global. 89.5,
I don't know why you have to
94.7,
capitalize that. Put a bunch of purple T's there, but you
88.1.
don't have
It's
to
right
capitalize
outside
everything.
St.
You know?
Louis.
There is this thing
Isn't that
called
funny?
internet etiquette. Go take a lesson.
You guys have no etiquette. You're terrorists and heathens.
Yeah, Buckley in Aurora, Colorado also. But the thing with Buckley,
I'm going to send
that
some
is a
men to
listening
pick on you.
post for the most part. Even though the F-16s going in and out of there,
You didn't do the
that's
hallucinogenic.
more
I
for
did the
listening.
leather trousers. Oh no, the leather trousers without the hallucinogenic drugs are an in.
Money is all about etiquette. Yeah, that's
Yes,
right.
but you gotta tie it all together.
Internet etiquette,
Because
yeah.
leather trousers
I
when
am.
you are
I'm
tripping.
all about it.
Wow. It's like you're wearing a lizard.
Maybe I should clean up your chat. Is it safe yet?
But you're not.
Are you still live? Let me go see.
Looking out for Joel. I like
So
I like
we'll see.
a
We don't have long to wait.
That's it, really? Yeah, that's
I
fine.
love
What do you have?
TV.
8 days?
I'm
8
a
days to
TV
wait. That's it.
professional.
Have you been back home recently? Your accent
Those
sounds
are
much
nice.
stronger.
We'll
I
see.
went back to Wales.
What I want people to remember,
Okay.
And I was back there
45
just,
minutes ago.
anything goes down with the Capitol.
Did your accent get stronger?
So I should
Anything
be able to
happens
go
to the
in
Capitol,
with this chat.
you always get in the back of your head, always think in
You
your
better
mind
not mess with me, Dan.
that they did
Hide your
the
phones.
entire debasing of the Capitol. You always keep that in
I
mind.
can understand every word.
Don't
Of
forget.
course you can. The Welsh Scottish.
Yeah.
I want to know why I can't move my
Well, what would
street.
that mean?
Aggressive sound.
You do the math.
Well, they say that people say that your accent reflects the kind of landscape where you come from. Wales is very hilly and mountainous. There's one over there,
Would I ever call Bob Lazar?
No,
Yeah, if I knew who he was.
You talk like this. No.
Who is he?
Do you know what I noticed when I was in Britain? That's fascinated me.
Ant
All
Farmer,
the
who is he?
television
I
presenters
know
talk
who he
the
is.
same way. They have the same style.
Or maybe I know who he is, but I just don't know who he
They're
is.
talking, then they finish the sentences.
Maybe I know his face, but I don't know his
They start
name.
the sentence with something's very tight, and it's very tight in my trousers, and then it's gone away, and I feel much better.
Whoa!
Actually releasing.
Where'd he go? That pesky rabbit, he just rolled out.
When you go back,
It's amazing. Or even if you watch
Monograph
British
just
television
dropped
personalities
his feed.
Like, did you
Or
watch
maybe
Dancing
it
with the
got
Stars?
dropped
Occasionally.
by
They
the
have
people
dropped
of
it. I have to watch a
YouTube
lot
and the
of brilliant
intelligence
ones. Yeah.
community
Oh,
and
that's
just shut him
all right.
down.
Everyone was. But Len said,
Wouldn't that
well,
be
he's a little
something?
bit more like that, but at the end of the day, he always finishes it off. He likes to get a little bit, he's a little more relaxed, and then he finishes it off, yeah. He's quite manly, and he likes ballroom dancing. Ballroom dancing can be very manly. Have you done a lot of ballroom dancing? I did a bit. I did some, what do you call it, salsa dancing for a film once. Yeah. How was that? Are you, because you're quite hippie. I am hippie, yeah. Yeah, well, I was dancing with Olivia Williams. You know Olivia Williams? I do, yeah. Very true. You'd get very hippie with her. If given half the chance, I would, yeah. If you're wearing a skinny tie, you'd look very hippie. Well, yeah, that's true. Maybe that's what the problem is.
Okay, let's review.
Before she
Here's our big phone numbers.
She was,
Here's your refrigerator running.
No, when you're auditioning for things, right? And you're in Britain, there's these big movies going on in America. You get asked to put stuff on tape, right? And you do an audition, and you put yourself on tape, and it goes off, and no one ever sees it, and you never actually do anything.
That sounds familiar.
Well, no, that's another story. Right. But Olivia put herself on tape, and millions of people do this every day, and nothing ever comes to it. And Olivia did that for a film, and she got chosen for that film with Kevin Costner. The Postman, yeah, one of the great Kevin Costner epics. Exactly. But about a postman, I remember this film, a postman that went, after it was a nuclear holocaust, that's right, and he was a postman that went around saying, mail's got to get through, even though there's been a nuclear holocaust. And people were like, this is a terrible idea for a film. Come snow, come rain, come radioactive fallout. Yeah, that's right. Nothing will stop the, But it gave the world Olivia. Yes, it's a great thing. Yeah, she's a lovely girl. How did you do with your dancing? All right, yeah, I enjoy dancing. Do you enjoy dancing? I do. I get very embarrassed doing it. It's a British thing to begin with. Yeah, it's sort of stand there jiggling a little bit for a while, and then give it a couple of minutes and undo it. Yes, you've got it. It's kind of like sex. If you thought someone was watching you, you probably wouldn't be that good at it. So you just don't. And even although I like people to watch me having sex, even when I'm on, I have to tell you about talking of sex. I have to tell you about a thing that I came across recently. A while ago, I told you about the website about wrapping Roy Orbison in cling film. Oh, yeah. And I think I may have found a fetishistic thing that outdoes that in strange. So people that want to wrap the late Roy Orbison in cling film, there is a website. There's a website where people write stories. A friend of mine was given a box of blank videos because someone in his street, an old fellow, died, but his wife knew that he was into watching films and video and things like that. The newfangled videotapes. Right, okay. And so she gave this box of videotapes that her husband had in the basement. And so he had them, and he used them to record things off the TV because it's a video game. And a friend of his came out and I was sitting there. This is going horribly badly. And they're watching this TV show that they've recorded on one of this guy's tapes, and then they're chatting about him. And it gets to the end of the recording section. It goes on to what the old fella had on his tape. And they suddenly realise that it's just lots of clips of things, and they can't work out why is he recorded that. And then they realised after a while that each one of these clips had one thing in common. And it was that a woman in it kept snagging the top on something as she walked past. She'd walk past a tree, and it would just a little bit of silly. Yeah. And it's a fetish called snagging. Oh no, this is a very common thing. You know, I'm a snagger. I'm very into snagging. There's nothing I like more than see. Really? This is a real thing? Snagging? Well, it sounds quite innocent, really. It's sort of lovely, isn't it? So you're walking along the street and someone just sort of gets their little sweater caught on something. And they kind of, this gets them kind of... And I guess this guy, it's not in the top 10 of the most extreme fetishes. It's a very gentle sort of British thing, middling. Yeah, well, what I like to see is a lady snag her car. Almost got a twig in her sweater. Cup of tea? Don't mind if I do.
Yes, my wife. Okay, so it's 11:20 6:28 p.m. I'm Suze Pratt, and here again, these are the numbers I've had on Dan's soap since the last time he was here in 2013. And his sister in the picture has a home in Creve Coeur. So let's try a phone number. We're going to do the cell phone first, 202-744-3775. Turn this spooky music down just a wee bit. All right, let me let the cat in. Two oh two 744-3775.
Please redial the number with the prefix 1. Equally in
Alright. 1-202-744-3775.
the mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
Please, mailbox is full. So, you know, anybody could be your friend and say, okay, let's make a phony message on this, but it's Lee, and the mailbox is full. Okay, let's try office. 301-587-9099.
The number you dialed is not in service.
Okay. Office is not in service. 573-324-0057. I know that area code. Let me consult my paper. No? All right. Number change. Just hanging out. Now that's funny. They were hanging up on me as I was saying I was hanging up. Okay. Tacos. Where's that daggum Washington, D.C. number? Let's see. 202 is Washington, D.C. That was the cell phone that Lee answered and the mailbox was full. Okay. 301 was Silver Springs, Maryland, and that phone is not in service. I don't have 573 on this list, but 573 sounds so familiar and the number had changed anyhow. So we have 904 left. which is Jacksonville, Florida. That's the one we got to call. 904-291-8793.
You've reached a number that is disconnected or is no longer in service.
Big surprise.
If you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again.
Disconnected, no longer in service. Well, yeah, you know he had to ditch them all. I warned him months ago I was going to be calling. Good grief. So we got 319 left. 782-9100. Maybe that really is 317 because Indianapolis is where that's where his home was. Let's try 317.
Please redial the number with the prefix 1.
Oh, right.
We're sorry, your call did not go through. Will you please try your call again?
That's funny.
We're sorry, your call did not go through.
That is some kind of sucker bet there because what I'm saying is I think they still use that phone, but they have a fake message they can put on it, is the feeling I get. Like, pre-recorded messages. But we got the information, and that's what I set out to do because, like I said, for him to be stupid enough to leave these phones on at this point in this war, I mean, he'd have to be completely fried. I mean, beyond the obvious. So that was fun tonight. And not that I ever condone prank phone calls. They really got on my nerves, and my friend Sandy Durbin loved them. But like I was saying about this Walther Reach search, let me turn these scary guys down. Okay, so when we were kids, a lot of my friends would catch lightning bugs and put them in a jar and pull their butt off and make glow in the dark fun. But Walter Research wanted you to collect lightning bugs intact with their butts still attached and send them in for cancer research, is what they said back then. And so anyhow, it was Walther Research. And so maybe it was Walter, but I don't think so. WALTHER Research. And so that was why I brought up luciferase from earlier, because the enzyme that glows that is found in a lightning bug's butt, the light up butt, that would be the enzyme, like I said, luciferase. The other prank phone call that they always did, and this is kind of a silly one like the head joke, but it was real simple. They'd say, "This is Maytag. We're calling to check if your refrigerator's running." And then, they'd say whatever, and then they, like Sandy and Sherry would say, "Well, you better go catch it," or, something stupid like that. I didn't make prank phone calls. I didn't find them amusing. Now, the head joke. That's really code, but it's a real joke, and you can tell it as long or as short as you want. But, you know, a man and a woman have a little baby. It's deformed. It's just a head. The kid lives and grows up to be 21. And the dad takes him to a bar on his 21st birthday, you know, puts him up there on the bar and says, you know, get my son a beer. He's 21. And so the bartender says, okay, and gets him a beer. And, you know, he's drinking on that beer and, you know, poof. I mean, he starts growing a neck and, you know, these shoulders and these arms pop out. And as he's drinking, all his body parts show up. But at the end, he drops dead. So the punchline is, you know, obviously you should have stopped while you were ahead. And here again, we can stretch it out as long as the hullabaloo that has been my harassment online, which is pretty much 7 years, even though I was only online 6 of them. Tag that back to the bad Ferguson coffee shop, not at 25 South Florissant, that had the servers in 2013 at the corner coffee house that weren't usually there, that I had to enter my business information in, and that will go back somehow in this whole nightmare of disclosure. So, it's almost midnight, man. I'm going to get off the phone, which obviously is over there. And like I told you, here's the rub. So, see, they hacked my phone, my internet, the router, the server, the IP. Well, this phone was too full to be updated for probably 8-9 months, maybe even a whole year. And miraculously, one morning I woke up and it had been updated to 13.1. And it would be so easy to open it up if I just put in the passcode to my Apple iCloud. Well, since I've been getting ripped off for years on that, and we have to tag the iCloud to the China story, not the American taxpayers, any color that they be, but we talked about that. So, basically, I don't have that information, and I don't want it, because when you get ripped off over $800 for a piece of technology that can be sabotaged, well then the wonderful company Apple needs to address that, as well as the computer. And, you know, funny, my friend, and he really is. I really appreciate Craig Ferguson. But, you know, he plays rough, and I give him a run for his buck, let's say. So, you know, he showed me a T-shirt. I think it's in the future, like in the Tourist from the Time Travel. But the apple on the logo or the insignia was a full apple. There was no bite gone anymore. So I do believe in miracles, and I do believe that we have changed the world for the better, and I do believe that we've been in war for many years. So I'm going to believe in my soldier boys and my rock and roll real rock army, and I'm going to believe that music will always be alive. And I believe in my friends, whoever they may be. And for those that lied about it, I feel bad for them, because that was their own psychopath test, and they're psychopaths. So have a good night and be ready for action at any given moment. Oh, real quick, just to talk about given moments. With the Monograph and Life Perplexed disclosure that has been happening today. Last night, which was after midnight, there were 5 or 6 very loud gunshots. That was when Life Perplexed was threatening people, and Monograph was talking about burn down cheap gazebos. So the gunshots were very close, coming in from the west, and like I said, 5 or 6, and they were close and they were loud. I know it's hard for people to get living in a ghetto or a war zone, but when it comes to the whole nation being like that, you really do have to believe that there will be a coordinated event that, like Randy Maugans used to say, wraps a ribbon around it and puts it in a bundle. And that's what I'd like to see happen with all the guilty offenders of the political agenda, religious agenda, and the civilian agenda, which is a bunch of hateful, ignorant, regular people. So, with that, I bid you adieu. Have a great night.